Hey, welcome back, viewers. It's your half-assed reporter, James Kalm, the guy on the bike, and we are on the Bowery, and we're going to return to the hole, and we're going to make a little late afternoon run-through of post-analog studio. And it looks like they're featuring at least 18 or 20 artists. It's after 6 on a Sunday afternoon here on the Lower East Side, and most of the other galleries down here are closed. One of the attractive features about the hole is they stay open late, even on weekdays. So, due to my schedule, I end up coming in here a lot. This is a video by Alan Resnick titled Johnny Bubble 2016. 3 minutes. I'll read a little bit from the press release to give you an idea why I came in here. The Hole is proud to announce the third installment of our ongoing curatorial project examining digital media's impact on the art market with post-analog studio. And I've covered both of the other iterations of this particular theme. By Otto Ford. It's titled Human One, 2019 digital painting, photo rag, 79 by 59 inches. Well, as I said, I've covered the other two previous installments of this show, so I figured I better come in and catch up on this. This is kind of an interesting piece. I'm enjoying the stripes that these digital brush strokes are making, and gosh, I wonder if that's digital drips. Punchy colors. Got a couple of photos here by Takeshi Murata. This one is titled Forbidden Flute Pigment Print. 24 by 32 inches. This is also by Takeshi Murata. Son of Gumbone pigment print. And okay, so these are not paintings and they're not allusions to paintings, but I'm wondering if these are actually photographs of sculptures that Takeshi has made, or whether he's somehow created these digitally. Actually, it looks like straight photographs, but what do I know? Got a couple of pieces here by Joslyn. It's titled Disappear Here, 2018 acrylic and polymer automotive paint on panel. Well, kind of enjoy the technical aspects of this. One of the things that I like about the program at the whole is that they do present a lot of kind of cutting edge painting, or at least painting that is, or varieties of painting that's kind of popular. So you'll see a lot of work in this latest show where there's a lot of airbrushing and kind of interesting textural aspects. It's also by Joslyn, X-Fan, acrylic and polymer automotive paint. I was at a Donald Sultan show last week, and he's someone I've been following now for about 30 years, was a major player in a movement that was called the New Image Painters, but he's been working on these paintings with wax and tar on heavy panels. A lot of it is reduced palettes like this. Jonathan Chapline sitcom set, 2019 acrylic and flash on panel. We covered a one-man show of Jonathan's work here probably 6 or 8 months ago. I like Jonathan's high intensity colors. Very nice. Okay, let's see what they've got in the side room here. Cathrin Hoffmann, Perpetuum Me, 2018 oil on canvas, 39 by 55. This is interesting because I was looking at this painting by Cathrin and thinking, this looks like some kind of a digital print, some kind of a photograph, but it's straight painting. And I like the way she's able to capture her kind of concave forms. This is by Vieux, Vieux. acrylic on canvas. This is 100 by 72 inches. It's Maja Djordjevic. I will play. So we've got a little hopscotch field that Maja has created, and this is enamel on PVC foam sheets. And then her little character here looks like it's been pixelated. Josh Reames, All I Want 2018, oil acrylic and acrylic transfer. Popsicle stick rag celluclay on canvas. Well, this kind of relates to a movement that was, hot for about 6 months back in the early 80s. It's a movement called abstract illusionism, and I think one of the main artists of that was a guy named James Hayward. And a big part of what he was doing was airbrushing in shadows behind these kinds of abstract gestures. This piece is 60 by 50 inches. Another video by Alan Resnick. It's titled Digital Painting 2011. This is Brian Bress, Astronaut Boris on Gray Lines 2018. I was enjoying this because our little astronaut character is kind of scribbling on some kind of screen there, but it's almost like he was inside this video box working in reverse. Let's go into the project space. Rafaël Rozendaal, abstract browsing. Jacquard weaving. This is 79 by 57. Well, I looked at this and initially thought, gee, this is great. It's pretty straight ahead geometric abstract painting. And then I realized it couldn't be. It's got to have some kind of little twist on the theme here. So this is actually probably computer designed and computer woven tapestries. Yeah, there was a fantastic group of mostly female artists working at the Bauhaus in the teens and 20s that were doing work like this. Clinton King, Luminal Boom, 2019. This is oil on canvas, 64 by 50 inches. As I said, a lot of these artists are in the stable here at the Hole, so I've seen a lot of their work, and actually I guess we could go back and check the 2 previous episodes of the analog and post-analog shows and see how these people have been changing in a place like New York, where you've got a lot of serious painters spending a lot of time thinking about it and wondering how they're going to distinguish themselves in the field, or how they're going to stake their position in the field of cultural production. You have a lot of very fast changes. There's a lot of philosophical debate, technical debates. This is an impressive piece by Ara Peterson, Untitled, 2013, wood and acrylic paint. Okay, so we've got thousands and thousands of these strips of wood that are laminated together. The edges are painted. And I would assume that this is probably done with computers. I would hate to think that someone was sitting there cutting each one of these out by hand on their little bandsaw. That's an impressive piece. Untitled, wood and acrylic paint, 94 by 143 inches. These are a couple of pieces by Jeff Elrod. This is titled Sienna Plume, 2017. And the blue-gray one is Here to Infinity, from left to right. UV ink on Fisher canvas, 72 by 62 inches. Okay, so these are intentionally fuzzy digital representations here. This is actually one of the pieces that will drive my camera insane, because I've got a self-focusing function on the camera, and unfortunately when the actual thing that it's supposed to be focusing in on is not focused, it kind of blows its circuit. It goes out beyond its computing capacity to figure out what it should focus on. Okay, so this one is Sienna Plume, also 72 by 62 inches. Now I wonder if this is done with computer airbrushes or whether he's doing this by hand. I would think it's computers. Rannva Kunoy. Protectionism, acrylic pigments and dispersion on canvas, 47 by 38 inches. Okay, this actually looks like kind of frottage using the kind of strange pearlescent acrylic pigments. Ben Jones, Ladder Series, 2015. Acrylic gouache on MDF, 92 by 240 inches. Okay, so this is nice if you like these kind of punchy fluorescent colors. And, well, we've seen a couple of other pieces using the MDF board. Let's look at some of the sculpture. Adam Parker Smith. Ludovici Gall, 2018. Resin steel urethane chrome. It's 114 inches tall. Well, I've seen some of Adam's other sculptures. I think we might have covered a show of his here a year or two ago. And I actually like this latest piece here because this crumpled tinfoil, I think, is a nice intriguing material reference. See, I look at this and I wonder, is that real crumpled tinfoil or is that a cast of crumpled tinfoil? It's been cast in aluminum and then polished? I don't know. It says it's resin, steel, urethane, and chrome. Okay. It's chain link fence by Robert Lazzarini. 134 by 276 inches by 75 inches. Steel and pigment. Okay, this is fun. And I seem to remember an artist that was showing at Pierogi. This has got to be 15 or 20 years ago. And he was doing things like phone booths and cash machines and things like that, where he was, I guess, using computer programs to distort and stretch them out. And then I saw a show that he did, I believe it was at the Flag Foundation a while ago, where he did a whole series of pistols that were all stretched. Well, this is impressive and big. Emma Stern, Kinley, 2019, oil on canvas, 68 by 50 inches. Well, I guess one of the categories I would sort of apply to some of the work is handmade paintings simulating photographs of digital media. So this looks like some kind of computer-assisted graphic thing. Girl centaur, something like that. This is Robin Williams. Chimera's on the Grass, 2011, oil on linen. These are 2 panels. 74 by 104. This is in the straight ahead painting category. Although I like the pointillism that Robin is using to model the forms. Michael Dotson, Juicy Jasmine, acrylic on panel, 36 by 36. Morgan Blair. Morgan's got a very extravagant title on this. Western Values Getting You Down? Donate your eggs today to gain access to our special membership bonuses and bask in the glow of this 4:39 a.m. flash mob gender reveal live streaming from the parking lot of American Liquors in beautiful downtown Breckenridge. And I think one of the interesting technical aspects of this is that when you're doing this kind of tricky, very involved use of the airbrush and textural things, that it does take on a quality very close to digital printed photographs, and in that way, although it's all kind of hand created, hand painted, it kind of questions the whole idea of whether it is photographic or whether it is handmade, hand painted, which is always a kind of an interesting question, especially since Walter Benjamin's essay on the work of art in the age of mechanical reproduction and his ideas about photography and cinema. This is Pedro Pedro. Paint table with iced coffee, banana peel, and cigarettes. See, there was a great trompe-l'oeil painter. I think he was Petro back in the turn of the last century. Matthew Hansel. The Tide That Left and Never Came Back, 2019, oil and flasher paint on linen, mounted on panel. Okay, so we've seen several pieces that kind of use a warping program, and this looks like a Netherlandish still life, some kind of 16th century still life. It could be Spanish too. And then we've got our warped skull. That's always a nice touch, and a great allusion to Holbein's painting of the ambassadors. It's 30 by 44 inches. Okay. Just about done here. Sven Loven. Optimism during a meltdown. And I would say this is probably one of the more just straight ahead paintings I wouldn't be looking at this and thinking about how this fits in with digital technology or images on a computer screen, or how my brain has been altered by electronic media if I was looking at this. "60 by 48 inches acrylic on wood panel." And we'll bring our little stroll to a conclusion here, looking at this piece. Caitlin Cherry, Nuke Face Leviathan, 2019, oil on canvas, 57 by 57 inches. And this again would be one of the pieces that's a hand-painted version of a digitally produced image, maybe. I think Caitlin has done a pretty good job of juicing up her colors, and yeah, the figure is just present enough to stand out, but yet it also is kind of camouflaged within this decorative patterning in the background. James Kalm reporting on Post Analog Studio. Here at the Hole, 321 Bowery on the Lower East Side. You can like this, share, subscribe, recommend it to your friends, and you can leave your thoughts, ideas, comments, criticisms, and reviews below. We do ask you to say, thank you, Kate. Whoa! Whoa, thank you, thank you.